Hey everyone, Anichart here. Today I will go through the spring season of 2022. So you're gonna find out what animes that I plan to watch and what I plan to react to. I might be a few weeks early with this, but it's because I'm pretty hyped about this season, and I just wanted to get this list out with because I really want to share with you how my spring season will look like. Now, the only issue here is that some of the shows that I plan to react to, they have not been licensed yet, so there's no streaming server who has gotten the license for them yet. So I can't 100% promise on some of them, but I would be surprised if they are not getting a license later on. So I am going to say I plan to react to those with the confidence that I will be able to watch them when they are released. Um, I'm gonna do a little bit differently than I usually do this season, and that is that I will actually start from the bottom instead of the top. I've always started from the top before, but this time I will start from the bottom because I want to get the best, save the best for the last, so to say. Also, another thing, I will be a lot busier in the spring and forward because I've been working from home for a long time now, but they are sending me back to the office again. And that means that I won't be having the same kind of time to do reactions. That means also that there will be less shows to react to in the future. I will still do reactions, but it's not going to be as many as before. Um, on the other hand, I will watch a lot more on my own time. A lot more in spring, for myself. So what I do recommend people to do is that you guys follow me on Twitter. The link is down below because on Twitter I am a lot more active than I am on YouTube, and I'm gonna review a lot more episodes of shows that I'm not reacting to on Twitter than I am on YouTube. So I do recommend people to follow me on Twitter if you want to see more, anime discussions from me and other stuff as well. Um, and yeah, we have categorized this as popularity, even though we're gonna start from below, of course. So we're gonna start with the OVA, ONA, and special. And this is how I'm gonna do it. So green means that I will watch it, check it out. Uh, Yellow means that I might be checking it out, and red means I'm not going to watch it at all. When I have done this whole list of everything, that's when I'm going to reveal the shows that I plan to react to. So I'm going to save that after I've done the list of what I'm going to watch. All right, but anyway, we're not gonna waste any time, so we're gonna get right into it, and we're gonna start with the ONAs, of course. So the first one is something I'm not gonna watch. We're just gonna quickly go through the ones I'm not gonna watch here. Some of them, I'm not too interested about. So I think overall, these first ones that are not so popular, I'm just gonna go through. We're not gonna talk about them a lot, actually. However, this one is one that sparks my interest. It's from PA Works, Yaboy Kong Ming. I think it's some kind of music anime. I think different as far as I understand the previews. I will check it out. Sure. Tiger and Bunny season 2 I've not watched. Strike the Blood I've not watched. I'm not watching this. Moriarty OVA. Yes, I will watch this. Bubble. Yes, I will watch this too. All right. Now we go into the movies. And we have this one I'm not going to watch. This one I won't be watching. Not this one either. Not Doraemon. Not this one either. So I don't know if this is a sequel to Penguin Drum. Maybe I've not watched Penguin Drum actually. So this is a red. I've not watched 3 either. Takagi-san movie. Yes, I will watch this one when it is released because I'm actually right now watching on my own time season 3, and I gotta say the development we see in this show is awesome. So I do look forward to the movie and hopefully more development. However, this next movie is one that I'm more looking forward to, Odd Taxi in the Woods. I did react to to the anime, the 13 episode anime. But I won't be reacting to the movie because the movie is apparently they add a lot from season 1, so it's gonna be both, as far as I understand, it's both gonna be a little bit of a backstory of what happened in season 1, but from there they're gonna do the sequel, what's gonna happen after this. And that sequel, that's the one thing that I'm very excited for, the way they ended the show. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And honestly, Odd Taxi, if you saw my top 10 of 2021, this was actually on first place. This was my anime of the year 2021. So I'm very much looking forward to Odd Taxi in the Woods. Probably the most hyped movie for me. This one I'm not watching. Next up, another movie that I will watch, and that is The Quintessential Quintuplets. I'm a bit sad though that they choose to make a movie instead of a season 3. I was more looking forward to season 3, but I'm fine with the movie too, of course. I'm not so much into reacting to movies anymore, so I will probably watch this one on my own time. All right, we are at the leftovers now, and I have not watched this. This one I dropped. This one I dropped too. That's that. All right, now we're getting into the new shows that's coming this spring season. And we're gonna start from below and to the top. That's how we're gonna do it. So, Insects Land, I'm not watching. Not this one either. Not this one. Not this one. Oh, this was the short. Okay, here we go. Not watching. Not watching. I'm not watching. This part is gonna go very fast actually. Onipan from Wit Studio. I am going to check it out because it's Wit Studio, So of course I will always give Wit Studio a chance, with their anime shows. Shin Ikitusen, I will watch this. Yes. Moving on. Healer Girl, I will probably check it out. It sounds kind of interesting. So we will see. I forgot to mention also that some of many of the shows that I'm seeing here, I've already checked the synopsis and previews for those, so I don't need to do that here. I'm just gonna pretty much go through the list and tell you guys what I'm planning to watch. I've not watched this, so it's red. This one I will probably check out too. This reminds me of, I think it's called something of Senku. Like it was an anime about some little fox girl who was this, there was this guy overworking, but when he got home, there was this fox girl who helped, clean and make food and etc. That was kind of cute. In this case, I don't think it's gonna be like that. As far as I understand the preview, it's more gonna be like there's those ghosts that just asking her to go home from her work, and she decides to stay or something like that. That's how I understood it. We're gonna see if I'm correct. But anyway, I'm probably gonna check it out. Yeah. Moving on, RPG Fudosan from Dogakobo Comedy Fantasy. And because it's Dogakobo, I'm always willing to check it out. So I'm putting this one as a maybe for now. Birdie Wing, I'm not gonna watch. Kingdom 4, I'm not watching. This one I will also give a chance. I don't usually watch a lot of sports anime, but the animation looks pretty good, and it looks like it's gonna be some kind of drama involved. So I am going to give it a chance, and we will see, how it turns out. Excuse me. Sorry. Diamond. This one I will watch. This one is also one that I think this one is gonna be the hidden gem. This is my predicted hidden gem of the season because it looks like it's gonna be a chill, wholesome story. About. I don't think they're father and daughter as far as I understand. It's just that he takes her in, and I guess they just get more close to each other. That's how I understood it, and I'm all up for that. So I will watch this. Magia Record, I'm not watching. This one I'm not too interested about, so I'm gonna skip on this one. This one too. This one I'm not watching. This one, because it's Cloverworks, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm putting this one as a maybe for now. This one too is gonna be a maybe for now. It does look like it's gonna be somehow interesting. It's got music. So I will. It's about track and field. Okay. So I will give it a chance. Yeah. Love Line Nigasaki season 2. I did not watch season 1, so this one is red. This one, Danseur. This one I will watch because it's Mappa. And I think this is the only one that Mappa has this spring season. So, so as I said, this one is actually one that hasn't gotten a license yet for streaming, but I think it's gonna get it because it's Mappa. So I think I will be able to watch it actually. But it looks really good. I watched the previous the latest preview for this, and it just looks so good, honestly. So I do recommend people to check this one out because it looks like it's gonna be another hidden gem of the season. All right, moving on. It is Crunchyroll who has it. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, we're gonna move on, and the next one we have is The Executioner and Her Way of Life. This one I'm gonna give a chance. I'm not too hyped about it, but I'm gonna give it a chance because I could be wrong. Next up, The Dawn of the Witch. Let's see. I'm gonna give this a chance too, and we will see how it turns out. Love of the World Domination. This one is red. I wasn't too interested about this one actually. This one is red too. This one I have not watched season 1 for, so it's a red. This one, let's see. This was the dating sim anime, right? Yeah. I'm gonna take a look at it. The thing is, I've heard great things about the source material. I think people I know and other people have said the source material is really really good. But the thing that ticked me off a bit was that the fact that they add mecha in a dating sim show. I'm like, what is the purpose of that? Because if you ask me personally, I'm not a big fan of mecha. I actually think mecha is the most boring genre out there. So but I'm gonna give it a chance because of the things I've heard. Maybe I will do the 3 episode rule and we will see how it goes from there. But for now, it's a maybe. But I do think I will check it out actually. Next up, Tomodachi Game. I think this, as far as I heard, this is gonna be like the anime version of Squid Game. If I'm not incorrect, this one actually got the source material for this actually got released before Squid Game. I could be wrong, but that's how I understood it. Now I have watched at least most episodes of Squid Game, so I do know how it is. This one, I think we haven't really gotten an actual preview for this. I think this one is not an actual preview. So I don't really know how it's going to turn out. So it's a maybe for now, and we will see. Skeleton in Another World. I'm going to give it a chance to see how it is. Does remind me a bit of Overlord actually. But we will see how much it is like Overlord. Next up from Silverlink, the greatest demon lord is reborn as a typical nobody. When I watched the preview for this, the later preview, it does remind me a bit of the other one that Silverlink did, the one with the assassin, world's finest assassin. So that does spark my interest a bit. I won't be reacting to it, but I will probably check it out. Sure. Next up, Ascendance of Bookworm Season 3. This one is green. This one is actually one that I think a lot of people are sleeping on. And other people that I've spoken to, they said, oh, it's kind of generic, I don't think this is generic. I actually think this show is really good. So if you have a chance, I do recommend people to check out Ascendance of a Bookworm because it is actually a really interesting story. So yeah, looking forward to season 3 and see what happens from there. This one is red. I'm not interested. This one I will check out too. Rikigoi season 2. Yes, I will watch this one too. Aharen-san wa Hakarenai. Yes, I will watch this one too. This one looks pretty cute and funny, so we'll check this one out. Next up, a couple of cuckoos. We're actually getting to the more interesting ones here now. Let's see. Mixed up with another family child as a baby, high school student Umino Nagi is finally meeting his biological parents On the day of their meeting, he happens to encounter Amano Erika, a high school student at a prestigious and wealthy girls' school. At her request, he's half forced into pretending to be her boyfriend so she can avoid marrying her fiancé. However, not only were they the babies who have been mixed up, they're also engaged to each other. The loving parents of both families officially recognize their engagement and the couple begins living together. Nagi is in love with his classmate Segawahiro, and Erika is determined to rebel against her father, so the couple agree not to get involved with each other. The mixed up and chaotic romantic comedy stars now. This reminds me, it sounds like a mix of Nisekoi and Koito Uso, Love and Lies. Like it sounds like a mix of those two. Sounds interesting. I will check it out. Next up, Data Live Season 4. I'm gonna be say my thoughts about this one. Like I watched the whole season 1 and season 2, and I thought that was awesome. At season 3, though, I kind of lost motivation for this anime. For in my personal experience, in my personal opinion, it feels like this show is just kind of repeating. You know, like all this show is really is. You know, he's just getting more girls. That's how I interpret this anime when I have watched as much as I have, and I watched 2.5 seasons around that. So I just don't feel motivated for this show anymore because it just feels like it's the same thing every season. So I am going to put this one as a red. I'm not interested to watch anymore Dead Alive. Next up, Shikimori is not just a cutie. I will check it out. Personally, if you ask me, I've heard mixed things about this one. Some people have said it's gonna be great, it's gonna be wholesome. Other people is gonna say it's gonna be like maybe a bit repetitive. I think it's gonna be a bit repetitive actually. If it's gonna be what I think it's gonna be, with him just I guess just always loving his cool girlfriend who actually, as far as I understand the story, she becomes cool girlfriend as soon as she has to save him or something like that. So she becomes from cute to cool girlfriend. And if we're gonna seeing that for many episodes, it could be kind of repetitive actually. So but I will just because I've heard some mixed feelings about it. Some people like it, some people think it's repetitive. So I'm still gonna watch it though, and kind of give my own opinion about it, I guess. um Comic Con Community Part 2. Yes, I will watch this one. I'm not completely finished with Part 1, but I will be finished with it when Part 2 arrives. Next up, Spy X Family. I've heard great things about the source material for this. Um, and I've not read the source material myself actually. But I've heard great things about it. Really good things. Like a lot of people that I know are praising this. But me personally, I'm actually going into this pretty much blind. Actually, I know a little bit about the story. I think it's gonna be like they're not actually a family, etc. But you know, just because of everything good I've heard about this show, of course I'm gonna watch it. Also, we got two great studios working together. That would be Cloverworks and Wit Studios. And the previews that I've seen, they look high quality too. So, I do really look forward to this anime to see what all the hype is about. As I said, I am going into this blind because I have not read the manga. So you're gonna see an anime only reaction from this. Um, Next up, Kaguya-Sama, Love is War Season 3. Yes, I will watch this one too. And the final one that we have in the list, that will be Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. We have waited a long time for this. It's finally here. I'm all hyped up for Rising of the Shield Hero. I think Rising of the Shield Hero is the one that I'm looking forward to the most of all the animes this spring season. Because that that first season was just amazing, really. I do recommend people to watch Rising of the Shield Hero if you haven't done that. Um, I think it's from the same studio that made an Abyss, and Made in Abyss is also one that is just pure work of art. So, and we are getting a season 2 of Made in Abyss too. So I'm looking forward to that when that arrives. But anyway, now you guys know a little bit of the shows that I'm planning to watch. Now I'm going to reveal the ones that I'm going to react to at least episode 1 this season, or that I'm planning to watch to react to episode 1 this season. As I said, it depends on, if any streaming server picks it up, etc. But I am pretty confident that they will, so that's why I'm saying planning to react to. And also, I'm gonna start all of these animes to say I'm going to react to at least episode 1, and then we will see how it goes from there, how well it does for my channel, how much I enjoy reacting to it. So those factors play a part too, if I'm gonna react the whole season or not. But anyway, the ones I'm gonna mention now, I do promise to react to at least episode 1. So we're gonna look at who they are, and I'm gonna say them in a random order. So the first one I am planning to react to is SpyxFamily. And the reason for that is because I'm an anime only here. I've heard great things about the source material. The previews look very good. So, I think this is obviously one that I must react to. So I'm going to do that. So the first reaction show for 2022 spring season is SpyxFamily. The second one I'm planning to react to is Shield Hero Season 2. And as I said, this is the one of all the shows this spring season, this is the one that I'm looking forward to the most, because if you have not watched season 1 of this, go watch it, because it's an amazing show, and the anime adaptation of season 1 was really good, and I'm hoping they're gonna keep the quality for season 1 as well, because this is an amazing anime. I do recommend people to really watch it. And yes, the second anime for spring season that I will be reacting to is Shield Hero Season 2. Number 3 that I'm planning to react to is Danseur. The reason for this is because it's Mappa, but also because the preview that I watched, the latest preview, looked so beautiful. And this is this is a very unique show. I don't think I've ever watched a ballet anime, so looking forward to see that. I've heard from some people that this kind of reminds them of another anime that is called Ballroom. I've not watched Ballroom myself, so I don't know. But for this one, I'm very interested, and I think this is gonna be a beautiful anime. I have high hopes for this one. I think this is gonna be a bit of a hidden gem, actually. So looking forward to react to at least episode 1 of this. I don't know yet if it's gonna be available for me to watch, but I think it's gonna be. So I have hopes for that. That's why I'm putting it on plan to react to for now. The third one I'm planning to react to is Kaguya-Sama Season 3. I don't think any stream server have picked this one up yet. So, it's not going to be 100% promised yet, but I would be very, very surprised if this one doesn't get any license, because, it's so popular. And also, in other countries outside of Japan, it's very popular. So I am very confident that I will be able to watch this. And that's why this one is also planned to react to. So looking forward to Kaguya-Sama Season 3. And the final one that I'm planning to react to this spring 2022 is Ascendance of a Bookworm Season 3. And this one is, as I said before, this one is really one that is slept on. This is actually a very interesting story. So, I do recommend people to watch this one too. But I will at least react to episode 1. And then from there, we're going to see, how well it does for my channel, etc. How much, and also another thing that is a factor in this is that this show in my time zone comes out pretty late. So, and then we have to wait for subs to come out. So it could be that it's not going to be a problem during April, because I have a good schedule for that. But I don't know how it's going to be in May and June. If I have, for example, have to start work earlier, and maybe don't have time to react on Mondays, and maybe have to react it on Tuesdays instead. We have to wait and see. So, but I don't think this one is all either picked up by any streaming server yet. But I do think that's gonna happen. So I'm confident in that too. So yeah, the 5 ones that I'm planning to react to is SpyxFamily, Shield Hero Season 2, Dance Dance Danseur, Kaguya-Sama Season 3, and Ascendance of a Bookworm Season 3. So we got 3 sequels and 2 new ones. So yeah, we have a little bit of mix of everything, and we also have a mix of what is it called? We have a mix of I forgot what I was gonna say actually. Never mind. But these are the 5 ones that I will be reacting to. But we got a mix of sequels and new shows this season. I think that's going to be very good. All right, that's what I was going to say too. We also have a mix of very popular shows that I will react to, but we also have some shows that might be slept on or hidden gems. So, for me, I want to have that mix when I do reactions because I think it's going to be good to have, be surprised by some shows how good they are too. And that's why I'm using, for example, I'm using Dance Dance Danseur. But yeah, that's really my spring season. So, I'm looking forward to it. To more animes. As I said, this season is very packed. And but it's just packed with so many good anime shows as well. So, this is gonna be a hyped season for sure. A lot more hyped season than winter season was. Even though winter season had its good ones, like Dress Up Darling and Akebi-chan, this season is really has a lot richer season. So looking forward to that. Anyway, I don't really have anything else to say really. The 5 ones that I plan to react to. I'm still of the 5 ones that I mentioned. I'm still waiting to see if some streaming service is going to pick them up. So they are not 100% guaranteed yet, but I would be surprised if they won't get licensed and I won't be able to watch them. I do think all of 5 of them are going to be available for me to watch eventually. So I am choosing those 5 with that confidence that I will be able to watch all 5. But yeah, that's all I can say for now. So please let me know in the comment section, what your spring season is going to look like. What shows are you planning to watch? What shows are you most looking forward to? And maybe also what show do you think is going to be the hidden gem of the season? That's actually something that interests me a lot to know. What show you think is going to be hidden gem? But yeah, as I said, that's all I can really say for now. So let's all have a great spring season, and I wish you all a good day. Bye.